Boogie, drop that beat.
Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Talking Out Loud with Miss Talkative. Everything I say is my own opinion, alleged, and strictly entertainment purposes. Remember, I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video, let me know what you think. To me, Stormi she's a bird brain. I can understand how her and Destiny became friends. Listen at that.
I see you ain't ordered that dress, but you still look pretty. Hey, Stormi. Now, let's be clear. I did say hi to Stormi, nice and loud. But we all know how people can get sometimes, especially when they really don't want to speak. So her rumbling through her purse, girl, that lets me know you heard me. You just didn't want to speak, and that's okay too.
Like I said, Stormi is a mess. And all of a sudden you can't speak to Melody. I can truly see how her and Destiny wound up as friends because they have the same childish mentality as they, as they say, birds of a feather, and you know the rest. But to me, they're both considered to have bird brains because that's the reason that they were so easily influenced to break off their friendship with Melody and side with Martell and the Scotts. Carlos called Stormi the screen stiller, but the mere presence of Mel made her go on mute. She didn't even want to speak. It was like, Carlos, you might want to add another name to for Stormi because she can't handle the one you gave her because I ain't seen her still not one scene. Not with Mel in the room. I mean, she bossed up at Letitia and all these other people, but Mel got her on mute, so she gonna need another name. This is part of the reason why I don't like Stormi because you never know who you're gonna get, which Stormi is gonna show up. Because what happened to Kumbaya Stormi that she was trying to be with when she was trying to be friends with Kiki? Oh, sorry. She was trying to be a peacemaker when her and Melody were on good terms. She was trying to be the peacemaker, trying to have Melody show up to be friends with Destiny and Tisha. But now all of a sudden, she can't take her own advice and just bite the bullet. A hi is not going to cost you anything. You can't speak, but like I say, I knew it was a bunch of bull because Stormi is, in my opinion, she's that loudmouth chick that told Destiny and was warning the others that don't nobody have enough to come for her. That's who Stormi is. This Kumbaya lady or whatever, I believe that's a made up person in her head. So people can think, oh no, she's on this, she doesn't like drama. No. She like it and she love it. But I believe that Stormi and her mama, they never liked Melody. And it shows. Stormi was friends with Melody just long enough to get a spot on the show. Because it seems like as soon as she secured her spot on the show, everything just went left. But my question is, if you don't like Melody, why do you continue to be on the show that she brought to the table? Y'all on her platform eating. Y'all eating off the table that Melody built. Stormi and her family walked on a show that was already successful, already number one. Actually, in my opinion, the show started losing ratings when they brought Stormi and her family onto the show. Because their whole pitch, it was like, it seemed like it was forced, fate. Stormi in that warehouse with 5 or 6 people. that looked like she just got them off the street corner. Then that whole scene with her firing her cousin, when this your cousin that y'all are, supposedly best friends, and you couldn't tell him, listen, I need you on your A game. I need you on your A game. We filming. Come on now, whatever you doing, straighten it up, because if anything, that you could have shown your cousin in a positive light that's actually running your business, but you needed somebody to blame for them 5,000 orders. So again, it just seemed fake and forced to me. But in my opinion, if Stormi got it going on, like she say she got it going on, why didn't she create, pitch, and start her own show? Why did she need Love and Marriage Huntsville? Why didn't she go down there and get on Bell Collective, where she actually got some friends? Because she's sitting up here trying to act like people supposed to kiss her behind and suck up to her because she portraying to be this multi-millionaire, this 8-figure rich mogul, and don't nobody really care. And she thought she had it in the bag because Carlos told her he can see her being the future of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But Melody was like, this still my show. This still my show. I still built this house. And in my opinion, I believe that Stormi is mad because Melody didn't back down when she tried to, talk to her at the juice bar. Melody was like, if I was scared of the hard conversations, I would have never showed up. Let her know I'm here and I'm ready and I see you. But Stormi and her mama, they ain't no match for Melody. And Stormi know that she failed at trying to come for Melody. She thought she was Miss Love and Marriage Huntsville, but Melody politely put her back in her place. Stormi was telling everybody that Love and Marriage Huntsville was her show. Please watch her show. Her mama, her mama Betty was talking smack about Melody and her business and didn't even know what she was talking about, because Stormi business was going through a whole crisis by way of lawsuits, allegedly, in my opinion. But we haven't heard Betty complain about that. She ain't got up on social media and cleared none of that up. Like she was complaining about Melody working out of her house and how bragging about how Stormi had a warehouse. But she forgot the part that Melody, she probably didn't know at the time, but she need to come on back to the scene. She need to come on back and finish the rest of that, because Melody working out of her house allowed her to save money so she can buy a network. So now when Betty tell her story, make sure she tell it all. Instead of Stormi shutting down her mama and letting her know that Melody was her friend and to stay out of it, what she do? She joined forces. And she helped her mama try to bring Melody down. And they were trying. They thought they had her. They thought that they could pick up from where the Scots left off. And Melody would be like, I'm sick and tired of this. Everybody's coming for me. And Melody, they thought that they was going to run her off. And Love and Marriage Huntsville, Stormi was going to be the center of attention. And it didn't work out that way. Melody was like, She was like, She was like, I'm keeping my throne. But my opinion, Stormi should have let her mama know. Even though I believe Stormi had her mama attack Melody, I really do. I'm not going to change my mind on that ever. I believe that Betty was up under Stormi's command when she was attacking Melody on social media. But Stormi she had to act like it didn't come from her. She didn't know what to do, or she didn't know anything about it, because of course she wanted to remain neutral, try to remain neutral, because she knew that Melody had a huge following that had started following her by way of Melody. So she couldn't take chances on not having Melody followers support. But to me, like I say, Stormi, it reeks jealousy and childish, which further leads me to believe that this is part of the problem with Stormi and her businesses. Because if you can't even be professional enough and humble enough to just say hi, nobody's asking you to hold a conversation. Nobody's asking you to do anything. But if you can't even be humble enough to speak and say hi, be professional enough, then I know you probably used the same practice in your business. And that's why you get what you get. Because you get as good as you give. And that's just my opinion. I'm just talking out loud. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video. Let me know what you think.